cultural thing to not understand like societal pressure on getting married.
That was some clips from Netflix's first original dating show called Dating Around. The first season dropped on Valentine's Day, and every episode follows one single man or woman going on 5 first blind dates. Could you do that too?
On Valentine's Day. They dropped this series on Valentine's Day to really drive it home for the single people out here.
It worked, though, because people love it. They then choose, at the end of the date, who they want to go on a second date with.
Everyone is talking about the show, and joining us now live, it's 2 of the stars from the hit show, Luke Hawksworth and Gurki Basra. How are you guys doing?
Hi.
We're Excellent.
Good.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here. I'm so ready to get up in you all's business, okay?
Get in it, girl.
How did you all get involved with the show?
One of my friends actually tried out, and he said that they were looking for like independent New Yorkers, and he was like, "You would be perfect for this." I usually would never go for something like this, but you know, I tried out and somehow made it to the end, and it just felt like serendipity, and so I went for it.
Cool. What about you, Luke?
Yeah, it was super random. I didn't seek out at all. Just a friend of mine reached out, and she was like, "Hey, I think you'd be great for this." And they were supposed to have a different lead for my episode, but I guess he dropped out last minute, and they were filming in 3 weeks. And she was like, "Okay, just do some interviews, go for it." And it's like, okay, like that sounds fun. And they're like, "Oh, we want to pay you to go on dates with 5 different women." And I was like, "You're gonna pay me to go on dates with women? Like, I'll do this for free. So let's just sign me up."
Listen, I've been paying to go on dates with
This sounds like a good deal.
So, talk us through the actual mechanics of the show, because you go on multiple dates, but it kind of looks like you're wearing the same clothes. So
We are, and
wear the same clothes
everyone is obsessed with that question. We've had multiple hundreds of messages from people like, "Why are you wearing the same thing?" And I'm sure it's part of the editing to make it look very fluid. But every date actually happened on a different night, so you spend multiple hours with this person. You really get to know them. But we do end up wearing the same thing. But aside from that, that's the only.
It looks a little strange at first to people, and that's why they ask about it. But I think it's just to keep us constant and really focus on the difference between the dates that we have.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what the show's about. It's highlighting what it's like to date in New York City, and you just meet so many different types of people, and they wanted to show people that.
That is truth. I lived in New York, and it's horrible dating in New York City.
It's real bad.
It's tough.
It's tough. One thing I love about the show is that it's closer to reality than most dating shows that we normally see. What is something that did not make cameras but was like, oh my goodness, what just happened?
Oof.
Oh, so much. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know. I don't
So
want to badmouth
everyone
anyone.
knows. No, me neither. Because I feel like they left
know.
stuff out for a reason, maybe.
Right.
But I mean, it was a long night of filming for each of the dates, like between
you get
10
sleepy,
and 12 hours.
Like literally, you're just like, I'm falling asleep. It's 3 in the morning.
But we're also like having fun, like drinking, like taking shots here and there, and so
I did not
like
take shots.
one.
27-year-old.
Hey, when you're getting paid to go on dates, you enjoy
keep them coming. Right? Your bottles anyway. But like one part, Tiffany, bless her heart, she's great. She's like the one known for the lip smacking part. But like at one part, she's like just having a lot of fun and actually like punches the camera. And like they don't put that on there, not in like an aggressive way, but just like a fun way. And so that's one thing that we left out, which would have been entertaining.
That's a little bit of a no-no. Like don't punch a camera. What do you guys feel like was the biggest lesson you learned from being, I don't want to say like, forced isn't the right word, but knowing like I'm about to go on 5 dates with 5 different people who I've never met before, and maybe I'm going to wind up with one of them. What do you feel like was your takeaway lesson?
I actually, everyone that they paired me with, I almost would never choose for myself. Like if I was on a dating app and I was just swiping and I was looking at credentials, like I really wouldn't. But like 4 out of the 5 guys were like amazing guys, and they were really sweet, really nice, great gentlemen. And they weren't for me, but I do think that they were great guys. And like going into this, I was very cynical. Like I was like, okay, whatever. Like dating, I'm not gonna find anyone great. Like we'll see what happens. But I left it, kind of optimistic, surprisingly, even though I had one terrible, horrible, bad date.
Oh yeah, we heard about that one.
Yeah.
But I had 4 really great guys that were like really great, and they weren't for me, but they were really nice. So I left kind of optimistic, and that was a surprise to me.
I feel the same way. I mean, for the most part, like most of the girls like weren't people that I would have gone out with if I could choose. And so I think for me, it taught me to just give everyone the benefit of the doubt and just try to learn more about them, because even if you don't have chemistry and it doesn't work out in the long run, you're still meeting another human being, another person, and maybe becoming friends with them, or so just being accepting of people and learning more about them. I think
those are great lessons. I mean, at the end of the day, we didn't walk away with love, but you got great lessons from the experience. Are you all dating anyone now? Yes or no? Because Luke, you're giving me this big old smile.
Hold on just a second. You don't get to get away with like,
oh God.
Hold on.
No. I'm not dating anybody
I
now.
might be dating somebody. Not anyone that I went on a date with on the show, but I am dating somebody.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I'm crossing my fingers for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Luke, there's still hope.
Yes.
But
there's still hope.
There is hope.
Yeah.
There is hope. And so, for any of these girls that are sliding to the DMs, keep sliding.
Tell them where they can find you, Luke.
Yeah.
At Luke Hawksworth on Instagram. Best place.
Super good. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Coming up next on ET Live, a new project for the Jonas Brothers that will have fans so excited. Stick with the stream. ET Live will be right back. Give us that right swipe, guys.
Right.
Hit us with them right swipes.